Hello, welcome back. I'm Claire, this is Purple Poppy, and what a busy desk I've got today. So normally today I would do the Marguerite Miller challenge because it's Thursday, but I'm not doing that today because today is the birthday draw. I need to do a tea bag make and maybe a small make with something that's in these two presents, because I'm guessing they are, well, I know this one is craft orientated. So I'm going to move my Christmas birthday giveaway tubs all the way over there. We'll draw them in a moment. I've been through the YouTube channel. I picked out all of the comments on the 3 videos that were relevant, and we will do a draw, and we'll do that at the end. But this, look, happy birthday. This is a present from the wonderful Helen. Hello Helen, I hope you're okay. She has secretly messaged me this morning to say happy birthday, and she hoped it was here. I told her it was, and we are going to do an unboxing, and then we're going to do an unbagging from Denise. So from Helen we have, oh, there's a note, just a little gift of happy mail to show appreciation of what you've taught us these past 2 years and the confidence that it's given many of us to start our own little swap group on Messenger. That's awesome. Well, ladies, I hope you get on really well with your little swap group. Maybe you'll consider adding me in for one. Okay, so what has Helen sent us? Oh, look at this. I've got three packages. So let's get rid of the box, and we're going to go size order. So in this little one here, this paper's awesome, Helen. I can keep and use this. There is a beautiful stamp. So that is going to be awesome. I'll have to look into that. Lovely tree, thank you. Keep that paper, I'm going to use that. This is extra paper, thank you. You knew I'd want to use the papers. And then here we got this beautiful teal coloured ribbon. This actually reminds me of the ribbon I used to use in the soap business, because our colours were that sort of colour. Helen knows I love blue, so again we'll keep that ribbon. We can definitely use that for something. And what this feels like a journal. It is. Oh Helen, thank you. Look at this. Oh my goodness, what have you made here? So we've got a Velcro closure. Oh my goodness, Helen, that is so gorgeous. And there's everything. There's all little tiny carded cottons. There's pins. There's a pencil. We got sewing needles. Helen, you are amazeballs, my darling. Oh, goodness me, look. In here, little tiny packet of beads. Can you see that? Let me look. Little tiny gold glass beads. Helen, I cannot thank you enough. This is unbelievable, and the fact that you've obviously made this You're amazing, darling. Well done. Thank you so much. And look, little blue seed beads. Helen, I am in awe. You need to do a tutorial showing people how to make this, or if you're too shy to do so, maybe consider, if you followed somebody else's tutorial, letting people know what tutorial it was. Look, there's ribbon up here. I've got some of this that Helen sent me before. It's the most gorgeous ribbon. I can use the other piece now I know I've got more. And then here we've got some beautiful metallic cord. That one is bronze. This one's black. Helen, seriously, silver. I'm absolutely speechless. I hope you can see all this. I hope I'm putting this on camera properly. Look at this. Oh my goodness, Helen. And a tape measure. And more cottons at the back. I'm just trying to make sure that you can see it. Oh, I think you can. And then we come round the back and it shuts up again. I'm just going to quickly flick through again in case you didn't get it on camera. We've got this beautiful blue and yellow card work, all this wonderful trim, and then this beaded bling Velcro opener. And you can see there's like 2 sections, and in the front section there's all those pieces, and then in the middle we've got loads and loads of beads. I'm going to open all them later. Let's have a quick look at this one. What colour is this one? This is like a tealy turquoise. Whoops, whoops, I lost one. Where's it gone? I'll find that in a minute. Oh, Helen, seriously. And then we've got this section we just looked at, and the cottons at the back. I'm sorry about the phone ringing in the background. That's someone trying to get hold of hubby, but he's not here, so it'll ring off in a minute. Amazing. Thank you, Helen. Right, I just ran and turned his phone off. Wow, thank you so much. That is delightful. I'm going to put the little card back with it. I'm going to wrap it up because it's precious, and that is going to find pride of place on my shelf. You, lady, are awesome. Thank you so very much. And then I've got this plastic envelope that I collected yesterday from my lovely friend Denise. I've spoken to you about her a few times, and when I saw it, the first thing I said was, oh, another one of them napkins. She asked why I was so excited, and I explained that I was making a spring journal with one of those napkins and that I obviously only had one, and she wandered off and bought in an entire packet and gave me 2 more. And I do know now that they came from Nutmeg, which is the Nutmeg brand, which is Morrison's if you're in the UK. Now, Denise is very much like us, a little bit of everything. So we've got these lovely tags that she's put some decoration to for me to decorate up further, and these are real solid card, so they're beautiful. Thank you so much, Denise. She also gave me some of these labels for, you know, stamping or whatever, and she did explain that whilst, you know, the labels in themselves are not that special, they're a very nice matte paper. Usually these are quite glossy, So that's lovely. And apparently these came from Poundland. So there you go. I've got some beautiful perfume cards that just make lovely, you know, additions to ephemera. They're just beautiful. Thank you so much. You can use all of those, of course. And then beautiful little clip, little love heart clip that was holding all of those together. She packaged it up beautifully. There's a piece of sea glass there, and she's actually put a stamp on it, a stamp of a leaf. That's gorgeous. That will, you know, get stitched into some slow stitch. That's awesome. There's a little package here that's got a peacock feather in, which is just delightful. That teal blue and purple. And there's another piece, another piece of glass here that she's put some stamp on. That's awesome as well. And it's in this most beautiful little pocket with a tag. So that's the bits that she's popped in that section for me. That's that. There's a little calendar stamp there, that's really handy. She's stamped on a glassine bag. Can definitely use that. The precious napkin, along with some poppies, some flowers, some lovely birds, and a wintry Christmas rose on that one. So they're lovely, thank you. And then we've got some little playing cards which could be altered. They've got a lovely old map on the back. And just a little stamp there. It's not who you are that holds you back. It's who you think you are not. Now that is very apt. And there's a beautiful little glassine envelope here with a delicate little card in. I'll talk to you about these last. Then there's some gorgeous, gorgeous fabric. And she's given me the salvage edge. Look at that. There's a fat quarter of this beautiful postcards and roses. If anybody loves this and would like some, I know she's got almost a whole bat of this. So let me know and I can get some of that sent to you. And I can check with her price wise. And then she's, oh, look at this tissue paper. Look at this. Now this is going onto some fabric. That's going to make another fantastic cover. We can treat this like a napkin, stick that to some fabric. I'm a little bit more wordy with this one because I'm not as taken back. I love it, Denise, you know I do. We spoke about it yesterday, and this again will make another lovely cover. But I'm just so taken back by the one from Helen. Look at that. This one's, again, with music paper. And then she's given me some 12 by 12s. Look at this. Now this, look at this. This is to die for. It's single-sided, no problem at all. It's these beautiful purpley turquoise colours. That almost looks like a peacock sitting there. Again, look at that. That is just awesome. We've then got this one, which I love as well. This is like Hessian, painted Hessian with painted inspirational words on. Another love. Oh, look at the vintage ladies. It's almost like graph paper in the background. And some of the writing is almost like back to front. It's awesome. And then a beautiful bird. Again, this is really thick, this one. Look at that as a cover. That is delightful. So, thank you so much, ladies. Wonderful, wonderful goodies you've given me to play. Oops, I've dropped them. I'll pick them up in a second. Fortunately, Boo is upstairs, so they should be more than safe down there for a moment. But before I move this one completely, I wanted to talk to you about this. Now these, let me show you what these are, apart from amazing. These are transparent, look, completely transparent. Let's do it on the fabric because it's not going to tear that. Completely transparent post-it notes. How awesome are they? So I haven't played with them yet, but I'm guessing they will probably take stamping or painting. So and then you've got like a little secret underneath. So they are fabulous, and I know from speaking to her that these, if anyone's interested, are available on Amazon. So there you go. So that's my birthday treats. Now let's do your birthday treats. So we've got the ephemera envelope. Now this is a paper bag and it's stuck to a coffee dyed envelope that's been lined. Did this with Carol Tinson a few years ago, and that creates one pocket there and a deep pocket there, and I have just filled this one, I won't pull them all out because you want some secrets, with vintage ephemera. These are all out of my vintage books and they've been backed onto card. So these are original vintage pieces, okay, and they're in the deep one at the back, and then there's a few in the front as well. They're basically adverts, okay. And there's a couple of things in the envelope at the back. So that ephemera envelope thingy, as Carol called it when she did it, is going to one of these ladies. So, oh, I've pulled out the label. This one. That is going to Karen Sparks. There you go, Karen. I have got your address, so that'll be winging its way to you. And then I have got the needle book that I made on film last Sunday. I've just put a couple of needles and a couple of pins in there for you. So let's take out the needle case label, and this is going to Mary Regan. So if you'd like to get in touch, Mary, because although you comment frequently, I don't believe I have your address. What day is it? It's Thursday, isn't it? If I haven't heard from you by Sunday, Mary, then I'm going to redraw for someone else, okay? I'm sure I will, because I think you comment on most of my videos. And then this one is the Your Creative Studio mini journal that I made, and I've put the complete, I could open it actually, couldn't I, so you can have a look. So it's got this red gingham closure, and on it I've put a little tag from the kit, and I just stamped a little M. I don't know why an M, it's just the mood I was in that day. And you saw me start to put this together. You've got gingham on the spine and some lovely thick lace. This is an image from the kit. And then we go in, it's obviously a gutted book. And you've got various bits of ephemera and pockets. These are pages from that cookbook. You've got one of my bags there, and it just goes through. I'm not going to again show you all of it because you want some surprises, but I have put the whole little stamp set in the centre there for you to use. It's mainly plain, so there's plenty of space for you to add your own style to that. Okay, and we'll take out the Your Creative Studio tag, and in here this is going to this is going to Karen Sparks. Well, there you go, Karen. It's been a good day for you, hasn't it? So I've got your address, they're off to you. And Mary, if you'd like to get in touch with me, that one will be off to you. Okay, ladies, so I'll sort all that out later. But now we need to think about making something, don't we? I'm not going to do the weekly challenge because although I've got all those lovely goodies to play with, I don't think any of them really fit with what's on the list. So I will just do that away from camera. Oh, I did excitedly get a scalpel from hubby. I was fed up of using my craft knife that is like, well, pants basically, and it tends to screw things up rather than cut them, so it's really pants. So I was delighted to get a decent scalpel and blades. I used to use them years ago, so, and hubby uses them as well for his architectural drawings. So let's do our 100-day project, shall we? Now, what have we got that we can use? I'm thinking they're a bit big. That will cut down quite nicely, won't it? And will I use maybe my peacock feather like that and put the lovely across the bottom to hold it on there. I think that's going to work for me, isn't it? Because I've already held you for nearly half an hour, so I don't want to spend ages making something when you could be off doing your own little thing. But I feel like I must just have a stamp of one of these and see if it is going to stamp. Now, my only concern is it's quite it's quite glossy, so I don't know if we're going to get away with stamping that without the ink smudging. So let's go for a really easy basic stamp. I've got my wordy one here. Now I need a block, stamp block. Let's have a little look. I'll put this on here. Oh, and also while I'm here, can I say a huge thank you for all the birthday wishes that I've had. Many of you have been on to my Facebook page putting messages on. Now, where's the sticky bit? The sticky bit is up the top there. So let's just see if we can stamp on this, because if we can, I think life is going to start to get super sexy. Okay, now it has stamped and I don't think it's going to rub off. I think the only issue is the way that I actually applied the ink. So we're going to stick that one up there as a bit of a tester. We're going to find our newer, stronger ink, and also I think that was upside down, so it needs to go that way. So let's try that again. Oh, I didn't even ask, did I? I jumped straight in there with everything that I was doing, and I didn't ask, are you all happy, safe and well? I hope so. And obviously I'm super happy because it is the birthday, and hubby's already treated me to a beautiful breakfast, and I will shortly get some clothes on and we will go off out and enjoy the day, especially as it doesn't appear to be raining. Okay, there you go. So it has printed, and give it a little minute to dry off. I don't want to go rubbing it just in case, but then I suppose if this is a test we should rub it, shouldn't we? I'll tell you what, let's rub this one. Right, now I cannot get that ink off. I am really trying, and that ink is not, it's not coming off. So I think once it's had time to dry, that is just going to work absolutely amazing, and I'm going to be chomping at the bit. I want to put this on here now. I'm going to be chomping at the bit to go and get some more of these. Ah, you see now, that one wasn't dry, so it has smudged. So you do need to make sure it's dry. So leave it a little while. But it does, you know, it's going to be awesome. Okay, so we're going to revert backwards to where we were, which is, we are going to put this delightful, absolutely delightful peacock feather on here. So I'm just going to do a little bit of glue stick, and I'm going to pop that down like so, like that, and then I think I'll glue it and then I'll trim it afterwards. Okay, there, I think. Also, I can't help thinking that peacock feather is the sort of thing that Sarah Jessica Parker would wear, so it feels very appropriate. Trim that off like that, because I don't really want it overhanging. But this side, obviously we're going to cut straight. And there we have got, very simple, very quickly, a most delightful Teabag Art. And that's the birthday one, and I believe that will be day 7. So thank you so much for coming along and spending some birthday time with me. A huge thank you to Helen for the most amazing folder birthday gift. I love it, I really do. And to Denise for the wonderful mix up of bits and pieces that I can play with. Just thank you. Have a great day. I'll see you very soon. Bye bye for now.